Welcome to this presentation. Professional registration for college lecturers. My name is Vikki Robertson. I am the Senior Education Officer at the General Teaching Council for Scotland. Registration requirements for professional registration in the college sector require a teaching qualification in further education or equivalent, a PVG, or if you're already a member of PVG scheme, an EPVG, 190 days teaching service in a college, and a professional reference. How can I apply for registration and how much does it cost? You can apply online at www.gtcs.org.uk/registration. The initial registration fee is £65 and then annually thereafter £65. The EPVG, if you already have an existing PVG, costs £18. This is a one-off payment. What are the benefits for lecturers? The benefits include an online, web-based, reflective professional learning record called MyGTCS. This allows you to record your reflective professional learning and also allows reflection against the standards. You have access to over 1,700 academic journals and e-books through the Education Hub, known as EBSCO. Here you can access professional reading. You may also apply for professional recognition in your specific area of expertise. Registration also will help to raise the status and standing of lecturer professionalism across Scotland. Professional Update is an entitlement model to high quality professional review and development and also teacher-driven professional learning. This links in to quality assurance and quality improvement agendas within your college. Professional Update is underpinned by a coaching and mentoring approach that can support your career-long professional learning. The inquiring professional is conceptually different from CPD of old in that it promotes being critical and questioning, continually developing your knowledge and understanding, knowing and evidencing the impact of your professional learning, and developing an inquiring disposition. Professional membership with the regulatory body for the teaching profession in Scotland improves public understanding and perception of your valuable contribution to teaching and learning in Scotland's colleges. Registration within the GTCS is not compulsory for college lecturers in Scotland. However, we have over 500 lecturers across Scotland currently registered with us, and this number is growing every day. As the TQFE is a generic qualification, you're not required to register in the subject or subjects in which you teach. This means that all subject areas can apply. We presently, at the General Teaching Council, have lecturers from all teaching subject areas and disciplines. What is Professional Update? Professional Update was introduced in 2014 for all registered school teachers. College lecturers began this process from August 2016. The key purposes of Professional Update are to maintain and improve the quality of our teachers and lecturers as outlined in the relevant professional standards, and also to enhance the impact that they have on students' learning. Also to support, maintain and enhance teachers' continued professionalism and the reputation of the teaching profession in Scotland. Professional learning as an ongoing process is Professional Update. Professional learning after TQFE. On completion of TQFE, Professional Update allows lecturers to keep their professional practice fresh and up to date, and through high quality, sustained professional learning and using the professional standards to guide their learning and development. A significant benefit is access to education source known as EBSCO. After completing your TQFE, and once you become fully registered with the General Teaching Council for Scotland, you can access professional reading through e-journals and e-books through your professional learning record. This is the electronic web-based recording system. This is a significant benefit for college lecturers, as EBSCO is not available through your college. Key principles of professional update. Lecturers will have a responsibility to consider their own development needs, have an entitlement to a system of supportive professional review and development, and be able to confirm that they are maintaining the high standards required of a lecturer. What do lecturers need to do? A summary of the aspects of professional update. On an ongoing basis, lecturers will engage in the staff review scheme, engage in ongoing professional learning, keep a reflective record of professional learning, and evidence of impact on thinking and actions, and reflect and plan using professional standards. On an annual basis, you will be required to update your registration details on MyGTCS. This can be done electronically and is accessible through your homepage. On a 5-yearly basis, sign off to confirm engagement in the process with GTC Scotland. Professional update is an ongoing process of engagement. This means ongoing engagement in professional learning throughout your whole career. Professional update is part of a supportive and challenging professional review and development system based on professional dialogue. It allows for reflection against professional standards, is led by the teacher's self-evaluation, and allows maintenance of a record of professional learning and evidence of impact. Professional standards for lecturers. The existing set of professional standards for lecturers in Scotland's colleges are the initial teacher education standards for TQFE and the PDA that reflect a lecturer's role and also include standards for professional practice and development and quality. On achieving your teaching qualification further education, you can continue to use the standards to guide your professional learning and continue to improve your practice. Other standards you may wish to consider are the General Teaching Council for Scotland standards for schools. These are a suite of professional standards, from the standard to full registration, the standard for career-long professional learning, and the standards for leadership and management. These standards are underpinned by professional values and personal commitment. Aspects within these standards, namely the standard for full registration and the standards for leadership and management, may be applicable to your role in the college. The standard for career-long professional learning has been developed to support teachers and lecturers choosing to reflect on this standard as part of their professional learning. As they progress through their careers, this standard will help to identify, plan and develop your professional learning needs and to ensure continuing development of professional practice. As a teaching professional, you decide which aspects of the standards are most applicable to your current role and focus for professional learning. A summary of standards that are relevant to lecturers in the college sector in Scotland are the professional standards for lecturers in Scotland's colleges, the GTCS standard for full registration, the GTCS standard for career-long professional learning, the GTCS standard for leadership and management, the Community Learning and Development Standards, and the Higher Education Academy suite of standards. All the standards highlighted in green are available on your professional learning record in MyGTCS. Some quotes about standards. Professional standards have significant potential to provide the necessary provocation for teachers to think about their work, practice and professional identity in quite fundamentally different and generative ways. Sachs, 2010. If standards are to become the basis for promoting high-quality professional learning, they need to be regarded as a series of signposts to guide an integrated professional learning agenda, rather than a series of discrete accomplishments to be ticked off. Timperley, 2011. Where can I find more information on Professional Update? www.gtcs.org.uk/professional update. Features in MyGTCS. MyGTCS is available to all fully registered lecturers. Features you might find useful include easy to link reflective professional learning activity to the standards, the ability to upload files and associated evidence, choose which entries you wish to share with your line manager, the 5-yearly professional update sign-off is available within your account. This makes the electronic sign-off process straightforward. Free access to thousands of articles, journals and ebooks through EBSCO and the Education Hub. A web-based record that you can use anywhere at any time you choose and is portable across your career. What do lecturers need to do on a 5-yearly basis? As we have said earlier, professional learning is an ongoing process throughout your career. Every 5 years you're required to sign off. The lecturer confirms a statement. I confirm that I have engaged in ongoing professional learning and reflected against the appropriate professional standards. I have maintained a reflective record of professional learning and evidence of its impact on my thinking and professional actions. I have discussed this with my line manager as part of my professional review and development process. This statement is then also confirmed by your line manager. An automated message will then be sent to the General Teaching Council for Scotland and your registration updated. Why engage in professional update and career-long professional learning? You might be the most dedicated and passionate teacher in the world. You might be good on your feet and be able to improvise brilliantly. You might have a natural empathy for young people and be very responsive to their needs. But in the end, if you don't know the difference between good and bad teaching, if you aren't aware of the strategies that succeed with students and haven't learned how to use them, if you do things that are fun but that don't really get students to learn more, then you will sell your students short. Even with the best intentions, unless you deliberately learn how to get better so you can teach the students of today for the world of tomorrow, you will not be teaching like a pro. You will just be an enthusiastic amateur. Hargreaves and Fullan, 2012. Thank you for listening to this presentation. If you'd like to get in touch, here are the following email addresses: professional-update@gtcs.org.uk for any general inquiries about professional update. If you follow Twitter, GTCS Vikki is my Twitter account, or #GTCSPU for professional update, or #GTCSPL for general professional learning. Thank you for listening.